War is a chapter of human history most of us are fortunate enough to experience only through books, movies, or lessons in school. Yet, beneath the surface of our everyday lives lies a treasure trove of forgotten artifacts, silent witnesses to the courage, strategy, and tragedies of warfare. In this video, we're uncovering the secrets of some of the most fascinating military finds ever discovered. From hidden bunkers to sunken submarines, each relic tells a story that connects us to the past. The secret British bunker. During World War II, Britain faced some of its darkest days. With nightly bombings from Nazi forces and the threat of invasion looming, Prime Minister Winston Churchill devised a contingency plan to defend the nation, even in the face of catastrophic defeat. Part of this plan included the creation of top-secret underground bunkers, hidden throughout the countryside, ready to house specialized soldiers tasked with resisting enemy forces. In March 2020, one such bunker was rediscovered deep in a Scottish forest. Measuring just 23 feet long and 10 feet wide, the cramped quarters would have accommodated 8 soldiers trained in guerrilla warfare. Their mission? To emerge only if the Nazis successfully invaded Britain, targeting key German personnel in daring assassination missions. These soldiers were often called Churchill's Secret Army. While the existence of these auxiliary units has long been known, the rediscovery of this specific bunker provided an eerie glimpse into the wartime mindset. The soldiers stationed here knew they might be sent on suicide missions, yet they were prepared to be Britain's last line of defence. Thankfully, their bravery was never tested, as the feared invasion never came. 2. The German submarine UC-47. Lost for over a century, the German submarine UC-47 has rested at the bottom of the North Sea since November 1917. The vessel met its end after being rammed and depth-charged by a British patrol boat during World War I. For decades, the wreck remained untouched until a team of marine archaeologists from the University of Southampton investigated it in August 2020. Using advanced remote-controlled submarines, the team captured stunning images of the wreckage, revealing the brutal damage inflicted during the attack. The UC-47's destruction was so thorough that some historians speculate the British Navy was trying to retrieve sensitive military documents, such as maps and communication codes. The submarine's remains serve as a chilling reminder of the ferocity of naval warfare. 3. The controversy of cluster bombs. Cluster bombs are among the most controversial weapons in modern warfare. Their indiscriminate nature makes them a danger to civilians long after conflicts end. Although their use is widely condemned, their legacy persists. In May 2016, a disturbing discovery in Yemen brought this issue back into focus. British and American-made cluster bombs were found, despite being outlawed under international law. These munitions were traced back to stockpiles that should have been destroyed decades ago. The British government launched an inquiry, but the outcome remains unclear. This find highlights the troubling ways military relics can resurface, causing harm in conflicts far removed from their original purpose. 4. A World War I battlefield. Imagine walking through a battlefield where time has seemingly stood still. In Wittschate, Belgium, an archaeological dig has revealed a poignant snapshot of World War I. Known as Hill 80, this site was a strategic stronghold during the war, fiercely contested by British and German forces. The excavation unearthed the remains of over 100 soldiers, many still surrounded by their personal belongings. Rifles, ammunition, harmonicas, and even bottles of HP sauce were found beside the fallen. These artifacts provide a deeply human connection to the soldiers who fought and died here, reminding us of their sacrifices. One poignant discovery was a German lieutenant's diary entry lamenting the fear of dying on foreign soil and being forgotten. Thanks to the dedication of archaeologists, these men's stories will not fade into obscurity. 5. Fort Wellington, a forgotten war. The War of 1812 is often overshadowed by other conflicts in history, but it was a pivotal moment for the United States, Britain, and Canada. One of the most well-preserved relics of this war is Fort Wellington in Ontario, Canada. Built by the British, the fort played a key role in defending Canadian territory from American forces. One of its most famous moments came in 1813, when British troops launched a successful raid on the American fort at Ogdensburg. This bold attack disrupted American supply lines and secured British control of the region. Today, Fort Wellington serves as a living museum, allowing visitors to step back in time and explore this critical chapter of history. The Island of Silence, Alderney. The Channel Islands were the only British territories occupied by Nazi forces during World War II. On Alderney, one of these islands, the Nazis established a concentration camp known as Lager Sylt. This dark chapter is rarely discussed, in part because the Nazis destroyed most of their records before Allied forces liberated the island. Recent laser mapping technology has shed light on Alderney's grim past. Researchers have uncovered hidden tunnels and remnants of the camp's infrastructure, built using slave labor. Despite these advancements, many questions remain unanswered. The island's nickname, the Island of Silence, reflects the reluctance of locals to revisit this painful history. Every relic we've explored today has a story to tell, but many questions remain unanswered. Who were the soldiers who manned Churchill's bunkers? What secrets lay aboard the UC-47? How did cluster bombs from decades past resurface in Yemen? These mysteries remind us that history is not static. It's an ongoing conversation between the past and the present. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the hidden relics of war. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories.